Hello everyone, welcome to the Coin Report channel. My indicator just gave me a huge signal concerning cryptocurrencies like Luna Classic and UST Classic. This is a big event that holders of these coins have been waiting for so long. But that's not all the news I will now tell you about. Finally, a solution was found on how to repeg the UST Classic to US dollar. Please watch this video until the end so you don't miss any critical information. Let's not waste a minute, here we go. Guys, first I want to start with an important signal that just recently appeared on the chart. And after that, we'll move directly to the discovered solution, which will allow the UST Classic stablecoin to return to its prior values. So, after a rather long decline of the Luna Classic, which lasted 47 days, my indicator finally pointed to the bottom. This event occurred after almost a month and a half of price falling, where the coin managed to lose about 60% of its value. As you can see, last time the indicator perfectly guessed the top where I should have sold. This is exactly the zone on the chart, and after some time it signals again, only now to buy, as if hinting at a significant Luna Classic overselling. By the way guys, I am not a financial analyst and don't give any advice on the channel. I just share my opinion and experience. Therefore, I ask you to take responsibility for your financial decisions. Also, on a daily cryptocurrency chart, we can clearly see a critical support level of where we are now. Does the indicator signal mean that we are 100% likely to fly to the moon? Of course not. This is just one of the factors for such a scenario. For the forecast to be as accurate as possible, it is necessary to consider other aspects as well. This could include holding the support level, forming a positive news background, and at least not breaking the Bitcoin level of about 18 grand. As for the UST Classic chart, there is yet to be a recommendation to buy. The indicator was red last time just before the opportunity to get more than 100% profit. At this point, there is a risk of further declines to 3 cents, which is a drop of almost 17%. From a technical point of view, the UST Classic does not look very attractive, but it can be affected by a completely different factor, much more important than technical analysis. And you've already guessed what I mean. This is a fundamental factor, namely the possible repeg of UST Classic to the US dollar. Now we're going to talk about this topic in more detail. Many people care about whether the UST Classic can return to its previous values, and that's really a very good question, which I will try to answer now. Here, first of all, it's essential to understand that restoring the former price of UST Classic to some extent also depends on the success of the Luna Classic, but we'll talk about that at the end of the video. So, what is the plan to revive the UST Classic? In fact, there are two ultimate solutions. These are algorithmic fungible token debt restructuring and quantitative tightening to incentivize new businesses. The first way is to create 500 million Luna Classic tokens to buy bitcoins as collateral for a new algorithmic interchangeable token called USTN. That is, for current UST Classic holders to receive meaningful compensation relative to the present value of their assets in US dollars. It is similar to exchanging debt for stock and traditional finance. But there are a lot of pitfalls here. That's why such an offering was met with a lot of criticism. Of course, this will create a short-term growth cycle, but it is likely to be unsustainable in a medium to long-term perspective due to the Luna Classic oversupply. In such a decision, there are too many risks that can only bury the asset permanently. But another developed option does make sense. Most importantly, the focus will move to replacing the stable coin instead of improving UST Classic. Thus, I led you to the idea that the success of the Luna Classic is also essential in this situation. Anderson believes UST Classic's repeg can be achieved by encouraging new businesses to use Luna Classic existing blockchain infrastructure. The plan adapts a form of quantitative tightening used by central banks to reduce liquidity in the economy. For Luna Classic, this will include the imposition of combustion taxes and higher interest rates on stacking fees. Rewards will be diminished and block periods will be increased. Although this option is more painful, it promises sustainable and organic growth in the long term. A definite mistake in the current situation would be to hope for a quick price recovery in such a scenario. There is still too much work to be done, including solving all the problems of the Luna Classic blockchain. Folks, next I'll talk about the Luna Classic chance at redemption. In the meantime, please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Also, I would be pleased if after watching the content you drop a brief feedback in the comments. What did you like or dislike, what to improve, and so on. We continue. Everybody loves a good comeback story. Now that Luna Classic is in the hands of the community, they are doing their best to revive the ecosystem. Several crypto heavyweights, such as Binance, have also joined their work. The question is, will Luna Classic be a successful project in the long term? Despite the unfortunate history, many Luna Classic holders still believe in the crazy comeback. Blockchain technology and infrastructure still exist, and developers can use them. And there are even many dApps that have expressed their interest in further developing Luna Classic. However, the ecosystem faced a problem opposite to the majority of first-level protocols. Even though Luna Classic has hundreds of thousands of active users, there is still an open question concerning rewarding the community with tokens. In other words, Luna Classic tokens are not helpful to developers because of the Luna Classic coin's trillions in circulation, as well as UST Classic untethering from the dollar. So, to attract developers and builders to the Classic chain, the token situation needs to be solved. Luna Classic currently ranks 35th in market capitalization, still performing relatively well. In comparison, the new Luna is outside the top 100, and in my opinion, Luna 0.0 didn't even make it to the top 100 crypto projects due to the assets association with Do Kwon and his company. Despite the community's efforts, I can't be 100% sure that the return of the Luna Classic will definitely happen. For now, the community's proposed plans focus solely on reducing a large supply of tokens and attracting new businesses to the blockchain. And even if Luna Classic is revived, we can't know for sure that their token price and network activity will remain stable in the long term. And that's it for today. This is the Coin Report channel. Thanks for watching. See you later.